What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back, speaking mind sports talk. All right, check this out, guys. It's gonna be a short live, right quick. I just wanted to talk about the fight this weekend: Colby Covington and Kamaru Usman. Listen, man, this is not about the win, and this is not about Kamaru Usman. This is actually about Colby Covington. Now, I know Colby Covington got mouth for days, man. No doubt. We all know that the guy he never stops. He says crude things and he rubs a lot of fans the wrong way. He's not a likable guy. But one thing people got to understand about Colby Covington is he used to be a wrestler. And I mean, not a collegiate or Roman Greco style wrestler, your traditional wrestling, but entertainment wrestling. He used to do that as well. So, you know how it is over there. Let's just use the WWE, for example. These guys, they build this persona, whether it be a good guy persona or a bad guy persona, they build this persona. And that's what Colby Covington brought over to the UFC, to MMA, period. What's up, DT3? Boom, man, in the building. What's up, Boom? Appreciate you coming through. Just going to be a quick live, bro. Talking about the Colby Covington fight. But that's what Colby brought over to the UFC, to mixed martial arts and such. He brought that persona over, and a lot of people just don't like it. He talks a lot of shit. That's what he does. But outside of that, speaking on Colby Covington, before going into that Usman fight, the man had a 15-1 MMA record. He had a 10-1 UFC record. He beaten a lot of good names, Damian Maia. I mean, the list goes on. He's beaten some good names. And so he was viable competition for Usman. This was not an easy fight by any stretch of the means. My man Samuel Shaw, what's up, Samuel? We ain't gonna be here long, bro. Just a quick live. I'm gonna do one later tonight. Actually, in a little while, I got to do a basketball live tonight, so I'll get on. We'll talk some boxing and stuff like that. So, with Colby Covington, man, one thing I'll say, despite all the junk, 15-1 MMA record, 10-1 UFC record. This guy is a dog, and I want to give Colby Covington a lot of respect, even though he dropped that fight, because he was beating the hell out of Usman in them first two rounds, bro. I don't know, who saw the fight or not, but I watched the fight. I had two screens going. I was watching boxing and I was watching UFC because I love them both. What up, E-Punch? My man E-Punch in the building. But I just want to say, let's respect the fighter, Colby Covington, for the performance in that fight, man. He was beating the hell out of Usman in those first two rounds. I mean, Usman couldn't really get off like he wanted to. Usman was catching him, but he was giving it to him. In the third round, Colby got his jaw broken in the third round, and Usman tearing the fight over then, and he started to take over the fight. But, a lot of guys, even in the UFC, a lot of guys will stop fighting, bro. In boxing, you see it. Some guys fight through it. Some guys will stop fighting, and so you got to give him some respect. Not only did he keep fighting, continue to fight, he was putting up good rounds. Round 3 and 4, Usman, I give those to Usman, but at the beginning of round 3, Colby Covington picked up right where he left off on round 2. I see now that I know that his jaw was broken, you can understand why the fight turned around. It's got to be difficult to fight through that type of pain, knowing that one good shot could probably put you down or out. And this is what happened to him in the 5th round. But he kept fighting. He stayed in there. He was fighting well. And, shout out and much respect to Colby Covington, because if you're going to lose, that's the way to lose, man. You go out fighting. You know what I mean? He could have went down. He could have pulled out of the fight. He could have quit, but he didn't quit. There's no quit in there, man. And he fought well. Like I said, we could be talking about a different outcome, or it could have went all the way to 5 to the scorecards had he not gotten his jaw broken. So, you know, much respect to Colby Covington for fighting, man. I mean, that's what this is, the fight game. Boxing, MMA, Muay Thai, this is the fight game. And that man stayed in there. He battled through a broken jaw 2.5 rounds. Can't do nothing but respect that man for that. And that's what I wanted to just drop this quick live for, to show Colby Covington some respect. My man E Punch says, I didn't like all the talk before the fight, but he deserves respect for the early rounds performance and for the big heart he showed. Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. My man, Nuke, IBFP Boxing, Nuke in the building. What up with you, Nuke? Hey, man, if y'all haven't been over there, go over there. Hashman, I don't know if you've been over there to IBFP, but go over there, man. This man be cooking. And I mean, he cooks daily like he's a chef. Cook all the fanboys up. I love it. Shout out to you, Nuke. And speaking of Hashman, what's up with you, Hashman? My man Hashman in the building. Nuke says, for the love of sports, let's talk about it. My man. That's what's up, bro. But yeah, man, Colby Covington, E-Punch, I agree with you. Like, he showed heart, bro. That's the thing, you know. Same thing like with this Crawford fight that just happened. People want to disrespect Crawford. And when you get up off the canvas, man, when any fighter, UFC, boxing, whatever, combat sports, when you get up off that canvas, a lot of times, most of the times, guys lose. You know, what makes a great fighter is when he gets hurt and he faces adversity and he continues on. Win or lose, that has to be respected. And just wanted to give much respect and a shout out to Colby Covington for you know, a great fight and, you know, a respectable loss, you know. But guys, maybe about 5 o'clock, 5:30, I'm gonna come back and go live and we're gonna talk some boxing. I just wanted to drop this quick UFC live, show Colby Covington some respect. And hey, man, I appreciate all of you guys coming out. I haven't been live because I had a couple of issues with my computer, but we're backing up now. We running. You know, I'm spending more money on computers. I should have just bought a $1,000, $1,500 computer, to tell you the truth. But you live and you learn. But look, hit that like for me and hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed. And, you know, hit that bell icon so y'all know when I drop these videos. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace out, everybody.